Hey class, today we are going to be doing something super exciting with M&Ms. Can you guess? No? We're going to be working with line graphs. And we're going to be opening all these bags. And we're going to be collecting some data and making some predictions about our M&Ms. But before we get started, this is a circle graph or a pie chart. And to take a look at this, if I asked you out of 100 students what was their most favorite color, you could probably look at this pretty quickly and see that blue was the most favorite color because blue takes up a little over half of our circle graph. So you'll probably see some of these, and some of these are a bar chart because they kind of like
candy bars. That makes me hungry right now. Mrs. Rags, I want to eat something.
We have a candy theme going on today. We'll get back to that one in a little bit, but today we are going to be working with our line graphs or our line plots. And a couple things to know before we get started is any time that you collect information, that is called your data. So collecting information. So we're going to collect the information and then we're going to plot it on our line graph. And since we're working with our M&Ms today, we want to make a prediction. So let's give this a title. Every graph needs a title so that when you look at the graph, you know the answer to the question. So out of 100 kids, what is our favorite color? Blue. So we need to give this a title. So
what are they going to be doing?
Ooh, we're going to be opening up these M&Ms. And we're going to see which one has the most colors. So we jumped ahead just a little bit, but in packages of M&Ms, normally we have orange, blue, green, red, yellow, and brown M&Ms. So let's make that a little bit better. So the title to our line graph is which M&M color wins. You guys ready to get started? All right, I'm going to be opening up all 4 of these packets.
Not yet. You got to start with that prediction.
Right, thank you. So our prediction, let's see. Looking at my 4 packs of M&Ms there, I think that green is going to have the most. So my prediction is there will be more green M&Ms than any other color. So this is my prediction, that there's going to be more green M&Ms than any other color in here.
Which color are they thinking? I'm thinking brown because I always eat the most brown ones, I feel. So there's going to be the most brown. Mrs. Smith is predicting brown. Ooh, I know I'm going to win over here. Don't you worry, Mrs. Ragsdale. So we got a green and brown. What color? Think about which color you are predicting. Let's see who's right. I think I'm going to be right with brown because I always eat that boring color. Boring color brown.
Boring color brown.
All right, I'm going to come on over and help. All right, so my friends, we're going to even count them. This one over here is like a half-eaten one. We're going to count it, okay? I promise I did not eat this one. But Mrs. Ragsdale, so let's start showing first with our X's. So we're going to do line plots, and we're going to do line plots with X's. Can you show them the bad X's versus the good X's?
Here's a bad X. A really big X that's larger than a good X is just the same size every single time. A bad X is really big or really small, because if you looked at this, even though I have 3 orange M&Ms, my X is so big there, it kind of looks like the blue has the most, but that's not true because I only have 1 X. But if you first looked at it, you might think, because it's higher up on the graph, that there are more.
So what would happen if you had 1 more green? Pretty soon, or blue, I meant blue. Sorry, I was wrong color. Wow, all of a sudden 2 blue is way more than those 3 orange ones. And look at those teeny little green ones. Mrs. Ragsdale's never gonna win if we have the small ones for the green. Can we do with the brown, and then I'll definitely win? So make sure as you guys are doing this, because afterwards you guys are gonna be doing this yourself. Make sure you guys are making sure that you're giving the same size X's. That's the big trick with our line graph, is we want them the same size. All right, let's clear that screen. I want Browns winning, but they got to win fair and square. I got to say, guys, are you looking at this right over here? I got all the colors. I don't think Mrs. Ragsdale's going to win yet. All right, Mrs. Ragsdale, we have 1 orange. I have a 2nd orange. I have a yellow. I have another yellow. I have a brown. That's the one I picked. Got a blue. And brown. Alright, guys. Right there. We're going to go with the second. We're going to open up second bag. Here we go. Right on over here. Here we go. Are you guys ready for this? Ooh, here we go. Alright, let's give... Are you guys looking at this right in front of my hands right over here? Let's give Mrs. Ragsdale a little bit of hope. 1 green.
I'm on the board.
I don't know if Mrs. Ragsdale's are gonna... I think I might be kind of in the running. Alright, let's look at this next one. 1 red. Do you see how I'm doing 1 and she did 1 X on the red? Do you see that? 1 brown. Ooh. Guys, who's winning up there? Who has more X's? I'm winning right now, and I'm going to do this again. 2, another brown. How many brown ones are there right now? Ooh, that's looking good. All right, 1 yellow. 1 blue. 1 blue. And look at the last one in the bag. 1 orange. Oh, all right, guys. Got bag number 3 getting open. Guess who's winning right now? Yes, brown. I'm winning, guys. I knew there was always more brown M&Ms in there than ever before. Let's go see. I think I might, this bag, guys, look at it right over here. Do you guys see that? I think I might be winning again. Let's start off. We'll give Mrs. Ragsdale her hope.
No hope.
1 green. Did you guys notice? Let's make her think she's got a lot. 2 green. Mrs. Ragsdale, you're catching up. You're catching up. Do you see that? Guys, I just dropped one on the ground. So we're going to count this one, but I'm going to set it off to the side because I haven't decided if I'm going to eat these or not. 1 brown. I got to set this off to the side. I'm not eating ones off the ground. Even though you guys are not here, I still don't eat one off the ground. 1 red. 2 red. Whoa, 1 yellow. 1 brown. And 1 blue. See how once I do that, she goes and she puts it right there. So guys, let's look at this really quick. Who's winning so far? I think I got a good lead. Wow, I got a good lead. Ooh, and orange, red, and green are not, they're tied for being loser. Being the least right there. All right, guys, can I keep this up? I got 1 bag of M&Ms left. 1 bag of M&Ms. I'm worried. I'm winning. I love winning. Oh, Oh, guys, you guys see that? I see a peak of a green. I'm going to do this slow or we don't know ahead of time. One green.
One green.
Now, I don't know what's inside. I haven't looked yet. I'm tempted. Mrs. Ragsdale, don't let her win. One yellow. Oh, no, yellow's catching up, guys. Yellow is, like, so close to catching up to brown. Oh, yes, one brown one. Oh, this is amazing. I don't know. There's not very many left. One orange. Oh, one orange. Oh no, is it gonna catch up? Oh, good. One red. And now our bag's out. Oh, there's another one that fell on the floor. Oh no, we got an orange man down. All right, guys, let's look over here. So we could either look at all of our M&Ms -3 because there was an orange, a brown, and a blue that fell on the ground. We're not going to eat those ones. Probably going to eat these as soon as the video's over. Yep. All right, let's come back on over here. So let's get a little bit closer. And which one won? What about right up on top? What if you wrote how many was in each one? So how many brown ones are there? Do you want to write it right up above the brown?
Yeah.
So 7. All right, guys, count with her. How many yellows?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, and now I'm seeing a big tie. Do you guys see these ties with our red, green, and blue? There's not very many with those ones, so let's go see.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So we had a whole bunch tied, because then that green one tied, and then that blue one tied. Now I got a little worried about the orange one, but I think isn't there only 5 right there? Ooh, so now Mrs. Rags already answered our first question. Which one has the most? And of course it's the one I picked, because I am awesome. Ooh, which one had the least?
Ooh, we have a 3-way tie.
Ooh. A 4. Wow.
So now we can write this into an equation. So, and see the difference between the most to the least, even though there's a tie here. So we have the brown with 7 minus the least with that 3-way tie of 4 equals 3. There were 7 more brown M&Ms than there were of...
Or you mean there was 3 more?
3 more, sorry. I'm doing that again today. Over red, green, and blue.
I won by that many. Guess what? Well, let's go back to Mrs. Ragsdale prediction. I always like making people feel bad, you know? So, what was your prediction again?
That there would be more green M&Ms than any other color.
Was she right?
Nope.
No, I was right. It was brown. I always knew I always eat way more brown ones. Now I know it's because there's way less. All right, do you want to go tell them what they're going to do for their assignment after this?
So your assignment is we're getting kind of close to Halloween, so you might have some candy in the house. If you don't, that's okay. Or if you don't celebrate Halloween, that's okay. But the assignment is to find something like candy, M&Ms. We've got Smarties. We've got plain M&Ms. You've got Skittles or Sour Patch Kids. So try to find a couple packs of those. The small packs are fine, just the fun size.
So maybe get 2 small packs rather than just 1, so it gives you a little bit more to graph.
And then you're going to create what we created. So you're going to want to give your graph a title. You're going to want to make a prediction. You'll be collecting your data, and then you're going to graph it. So you'll identify the information that you're collecting, so whatever color it is, or I guess if your candy had a shape. I don't know if there's candy that has distinct shapes, but let's try to go for color here. We have the color, and then you're going to pull them out of the packet, and you're going to collect your data. So you're going to do those X's. So remember to have your X's about the same size. You don't want any really big ones or really small ones. then you'll want to take a picture of that and then post it to your journal. But write the information. You have a couple of ways to do it here. You can use a plain piece of white paper. You could use one of these, the pals, the dry erase pals, or notebook paper is fine.
We did not provide you with a paper to do this, so you have to come up with your own paper. We will eventually move on to our line plot paper. This is not for today. This will be tomorrow. So you will need to find something to write your information out on and then send us a picture of it. If you guys can't, you can always get a dice. We included a dice, and you could just put the numbers 1 through 6. And you could do this about 20 times and you could see which number gets the most. So if you don't have any candy laying around, but I know everyone has this dice because we put it in everyone's, you can also do it with dice and which number did you roll the most. Now you could do this a couple times. This is fun. My kids love this every single year. This is their favorite thing. So have fun with this. You guys are going to love it. All right.